Hello, and welcome to our quick 419 final projects demo. So I've already made an example student that we're going to pass through our model. So this student, these are all of his marks and the interest values that they have. So we'll just take a quick look at these marks and see what they all mean. So these first two are in COMP 111 and 121, so he's gotten 85 and 79 respectively. 73 and 68 correspond to, let's find out here, Math 100 to Math 101. And 81 and 83 are physics marks, Physics 111 and Physics 121. And then further on, we have Bio 116 and Bio 125, which they have 74 and 64. And then finally, their physics marks chemistry marks, 111 and 121, which are 53 and 48. So these correspond to the majors that we were just talking about here. So they like comp sci, they really like math, they're okay with physics, not so much bio, and they really don't like chemistry. So we're going to run this object through our GUI and see what happens. So what this is going to do is it's going to find the similarity between this made-up student I have here and the rest of the students in our backend. So once it finds some number of similar students and computes the predicted grades for my dummy student, it will tell us if we should take that course or not and what mark we're predicted to have and how much we'll like it. All right, so here we are. This is what you're greeted by when you open up the GUI for our project. And we have two fields that we're going to have to fill in here. So which student are we predicting? That's going to be our video example that I created for us. And then you can choose to ask for a specific course if you don't want to get all the output. So first of all, I'll start off with just showing us what the output could be if we have just the students. So this is our video example, student, and no course requests. So this is going to come up. This will give us everything that we want to know. Since I passed in all of the first year courses, it's just going to give us our upper year courses. So we saw earlier the comp sci marks were respectable, so they're going to get an 80%-ish in 222, and their interest level is fairly high, so they should definitely take this. It's going to be a nice GPA booster. They'll probably enjoy it. Now we go into Math 200, so they're going to get a 72.6 predicted. That's not quite as high as comp sci, but their interest level is much higher because that's what they put in themselves. So they should probably look at this because with their marks, our model is also agreeing that they do enjoy math. So now we take a look at physics. He didn't do too bad on physics, but he didn't enjoy it. So our model suggested that he would probably get about a 75%. And his interest level is, yeah, it's getting on the lower side, so that's a 59%. So we are saying that they should not take, they should not take Physics 216. And then now we look at Bio 200, which they're also suggested not to take. So they'll get a 65% and they'll really not like it. So there's really no point in them taking it. And finally we come to Chem. We saw their Chem marks, really unimpressive, and they didn't like it at all. So this is agreeing with them. For Chem 201, they would get a 47.6, so 48%-ish, and they would really not enjoy it. That would probably not be a good call for them. So, yeah, if we just wanted to make completely certain that they don't like Chem 201 specifically, we can come up with this. All right, and it's just going to show us Chem 201. Yeah, and it's giving us the same result, of course, because it already queried the model. So, yeah, 48% and low interest level. Now we'll take a look at some other test examples or test cases we had in the documentation. So there's a test case, I believe it was test case 1. Okay, so this is when the student has entered absolutely nothing. So they have no interests, no marks, and this is what we get back. So we get back nans and 0% because the model has nothing to work off of. So it's just telling them, you know, you shouldn't take anything because you're probably not in a university, this would be the assumption. And now we'll take a look at test case number 2. Comes up right here. This is the overachiever. So they've gotten extremely high marks in every single course, and their interest level they set to 6. So these are the real tryhards, the real go-getters, if you will. So yes, they're getting very high marks in each course, very high interest levels, 100% in fact. That's pretty unrealistic, but I mean, hey, if they get marks, he's good, yeah. And they should take every single course because, of course, they enjoy it and they're going to get a good mark. So our model says, well, why not? And that basically sums up what our system is capable of. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.